after the closest title challenge I've ever seen, with Atletico Madrid going 26 games unbeaten, winning La Liga last year. I knew this year we had to win La Liga. And at the halfway stage, we have 3 trophies left to win. Will we add La Liga to that trophy cabinet this season? That's right, last season it was super tight between us and Atletico Madrid. Like I said, they won the league, 26 games unbeaten. Deserved to win it. We had to make some changes. We made some transfers. We've strengthened our defence, I think. We got rid of the deadwood. This season we are going for La Liga. Transfers out, and Miguel Gutierrez has left us for a fee of 46 million. Is less what they paid for him. There was a clause in his contract and it was activated by El Etihad. No, nothing I can do. He was 31, so he was on the border of being sold anyway. Next out was Isaac Johansson. He left to join Al Hilal for a fee of just 45 million. Again, less than what they paid for him. But he wasn't being used, and that is the most I can get for him. And if he's not getting game time, it makes sense to get him out the door. Next out the door was Katrida. He was giving me hassle all last season. He wanted to leave. He did leave. He was valued at around about 70 million. We didn't get that for him. In fact, we only got 34.5 million. But he's gone to Al Hilal. Next out was Johan Koopman. We bought him in last season. Didn't start a game for us. Went on loan to Hoffenheim. Couldn't find a place for him in the team, so he's gone to Manchester United for 17.5 million. Looking at those stats, you would think he'd be fantastic. He has yet to score a goal for them. And the last player to leave was Pablo Espinosa. He has gone to RB Leipzig for a fee of 17 million, and we got him for nothing the season before. Didn't play a game for us. We'll play 2. I only played 2 games. He looks alright, but he just wasn't good enough for what I needed. Transfers in, there was a few. Now, when I say a few, there is mostly money spent on youth players that we have loaned out straight away to get game time. 75 million was spent on Oran Adams, the Northern Irishman, left back from from Newcastle. He was on loan at Southampton last year. He's a decent left back. He's better than what we had, better than Gutierrez. We picked up this little gem, Alexis Gillot, 19-year-old Belgian, for a fee of 26 million from Anderlecht. He looks fantastic. Does need game time now, because I think he will be world class. We are giving him some game time here in the first team. He's had 2 appearances so far, no goals, no assists. And our main big signing of being reunited with one of my former defenders is Castello Lukiba from RB Leipzig. Now, the fee, it's a lot of money. It was 200 million in installments. He's going to make that defense so much more solid, so we don't throw games away like we did last year. So if I have pick best 11, this is what we got. For Bruggen in goal, we got Bologna, Reddy, Andrew Perez. Solid back 4 and goalkeeper. Pape Sarr, Jude Bellingham in the middle. Benedetti on the left. Rodrigo on the right, because Rodrigo has left. He didn't want to sign a new contract. He has gone off to Saudi. Bruno Alves and Vinicius Jr. And a load of the youngsters are on the bench. So over the course of the season, they will get game time. But our first game in the league was a 7-0 win over Granada. Remember, Lons 4-2 in the Super Cup. Levante 3-0. Athletic Bilbao 5-0. Real Betis 4-0. And we've just conceded our first goal of the season in a 5-1 win over Seville. Which means we're currently top of the table by 4 points, 5 wins from 5 games. Goal difference of 23. Not as many goals as last year. Can't complain, so 4 points clear. Mind you, we were clear by a lot of points last season. And somehow Atletico Madrid caught up. The bookies have us as favourites to win the league. 4-6. So, can we win La Liga? Add it to the trophy. There's only one way to find out. We are at the halfway stage of the glory hunt. We've got 9 more seasons after this. Let's hope we have a good one. And we are La Liga champions. We beat Mallorca 3-0. Rodrigo with a goal in the 15th minute. Before Jude Bellingham from the penalty spot, making it 2-0 just before half-time. Ramiro Rojas in the 48th minute wrapped up with scoring. And the 3 points of Real Madrid's. Vini Jr. scored 5 in a 9-0 win against Getafe. And we beat Real Valladolid 2-0, with Ramiro Rojas getting both goals. The first goal in the 65th minute with a little dink. and then got his second 10 minutes later in the 75th. And another 3 points will go into Real Madrid. And in the league, we are top of the table, undefeated, and 6 points clear already. A 3-1 win against Genoa with Vinny Jr. getting 2. We then drew 3-3 against Villarreal. Jude Bellingham getting the scoring underway in the 3rd minute. But Alexa Teresic in the 18th minute got Villarreal an equaliser. Bruno Alvarez made it 2-1 in the 32nd minute. Before Joe Scally for Villarreal got the equaliser again. And just before half-time, Vinny Jr. made it 3-2. But in the second half, Carlos Soler in the 76th minute got Villarreal an equaliser. 2 goals from Ramiro Rojas was enough to beat last year's champions. First goal came in the 43rd minute. A great volley. And his second came in the 49th minute. We are still top of the league by 12 points going into November. We smashed Valencia 6-1. Pape Sarr got a score underway in the 11th minute. Before Vinny Jr. made it 2 in the 39th minute. It was 3 in injury time for Bellingham. And then he got a second a minute later. 4-0 half time. Vinny Jr. got his second in the 51st minute. And then wrapped up his hat-trick in the 58th minute. Hugo Duro got a goal back for Valencia from the penalty spot, but it finished 6-1. We then beat Real Sociedad 2-0. And we ended the month with a 3-0 win against Racing. Bologna in the 2nd minute got a score underway. It was 2-0 in the 4th minute where Ramiro Rojas got his goal. And Alexis McAllister got on the score sheet in the 42nd minute to wrap the game up and 3 more points. And we are now 14 points clear at the top of the table. Atletico are second again. We've seen this before. There was a 6-1 mauling against Alvarez. Bruno Alvarez got a score underway in the 9th minute. Before David Moreno in the 39th minute got Alvarez an equaliser, and it was 1-1 at half time. Pape Sarr made it 2-1 in the 52nd minute. It was then 3-1 in the 57th minute when Benedetti got on the scoring sheet. 4-1 when Pape Sarr scored again in the 59th minute. And then Benedetti got on the score sheet again, making it 5-1 in the 66th minute. And Castello Lucuba in the 77th minute wrapped up the scoring of all 3 points. And then we drew 0-0 to Huesca, our first game we haven't scored. But in the league we are 12 points clear. Barcelona now are sitting in 2nd place. Talking of Barcelona, in the first El Clasico we beat them 3-0. Lucuba got a score on the way in the 16th minute. Before Benedetti made it 2-0 in the 25th minute. He then made it 3-0 in the 34th minute with this lovely goal. We then beat Levante 3-0. Granada 6-3. And we suffered our first defeat of the season, losing 2-0 to Atletico Bilbao. Sanchez in the 3rd minute got a score underway for this one. And then John Martin made it 2-0 and we just couldn't find any way back. Champions League, we qualified, finishing in 2nd place on 19 points. 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. And we are 12 points clear at the top of the table, and now there's another team in 2nd place, Seville. And in the top of the table clash against Seville, we drew 3-3. McAllister got a score on the way in the 2nd minute from the penalty spot. It was then 2-0 just before half-time for Bruno Alvarez. It was 3-0 when Guadrago made it, scored in the 49th minute. And then the comeback started. Lazaro in the 58th minute got 1 back for Seville. 3 minutes later, he got second in the 61st minute. And then Pablo Maya in the 4th minute of injury time got Seville equaliser. We then beat Real Betis 6-0. Mallorca 5-0. Real Valladolid 5-1. And we are still top of the league by 13 points. And yet another team is in second place, Espanyol. We had a great win at the start of the month, beating Villarreal 2-0. Quadrago from the penalty spot in the 8th minute. And the Lucaba made it 2 in the 24th minute with this finish. We then beat Getafe 1-0. Before beating then second place Espanyol 3-0. Vina Jr. in the 10th minute. Ramiro Rojas in the 26th minute making it 2-0. Before Martin Perez in the 33rd wrapped up the scoring in this one. And we are now 20 points clear going into the end of the season. Surely we cannot throw this away. We beat Atletico Madrid 4-1, which means going into the game against Valencia, all we had to do was win and we were champions of La Liga. Ramiro Rojas in the 51st minute got the scoring underway in this one. Before Pape Sarr made it 2-0 in the 53rd. And 2 minutes from time, Ramiro Rojas made sure we got all 3 points by scoring this fantastic volley. And the score ended 3-0. So ladies and gentlemen, we are La Liga champions. And that is another trophy added to the trophy cabinet. We have completed Spain in 2 seasons instead of the predicted 1. But nevertheless, we're still good. Beat Genoa 2-0. Beat Celta 4-0. And as you can see, we are 25 points clear at the top of the table. Everyone else has had a shocking season. And to finish the season up, we beat Huesca 6-0. Before beating Barcelona on the last game of the season 2-1, coming back from 1-0 down. Victor Roque with a goal in the 50th minute for Barcelona. Before Bruno Alves a minute later got the equaliser. And then 5 minutes at a time, Oren Adams got the winner, winning 2-1 at the Nou Camp. Oh, and the Champions League, we got to the final. We lost on penalties to Man City. Never mind at all. Well, we nearly won it all. What a season we have had at Real Madrid. Let's talk a big one. The league. We won La Liga by 26 points. Losing 1 game to Athletic Bilbao 2-0. Drawing 3 and then winning 34, finishing on 105 points. Top goal scorers, we have Bruno Alves and Ramiro Rojas in the top goal scorers. Average ratings, we dominated. 13 clean sheets from Faye. As Mabugan breaks his ankle, so he's out for a long time, but 13 clean sheets for Faye. Assist-wise, Pape Sarr with 14. Verdetti with 12. But we had a good run. 16 games without losing. We also won the Copa del Rey. I forgot to show you that. We won that 2-0 in beating Genoa in the final. Semi-finals, smashing Atletico Madrid 5-2. Quarterfinals, beating Barcelona 3-1 in extra time. And in the 4th round, beating the Mancia 5-1. Don't enter it. Oh, we don't. And beating Zaragoza 6-2 in the 3rd round. I didn't think we entered the 3rd round. But we retained our title from last year. We also won the Supercopa de España, beating Barcelona 3-2 in the final. In the semis, we beat Villarreal 1-0. And in the Champions League, we lost to Manchester City in a penalty shootout. After drawing the game 3-3. Semi-finals, we beat Arsenal 5-3 and aggregate. Quarters, we beat PSG 4-0. Round of 16, we beat Chelsea 5-1. And in the league phase, you've seen that already. We finished 2nd in the group. Squad-wise, who got the most? Bruno Alvarez with 31 goals and 19 assists. Vinicius Jr. on 29 goals and 7 assists. I think he's off. He's leaving, I think. He is. He's joining Al Hilal. So this is his last season at Real Madrid. He's been there a few years. He's done the business. He's probably going to be earning some stupid money over there. He's on 600 grand there. So Well, what a player he is at 32 years old. Ramiro Rojas has 26 goals and 11 assists. Budrago with 19 and 13 assists. Jude Bellingham with 18 goals and 13 assists. Pape Sarr got 17 goals as DM and 18 assists. Benedetti with 14 goals and 15 assists. Alcácer with 14 goals and 10 assists. Lukuba with 11 goals, 13 assists. Assist-wise, Daniela Bonagla with 15. Anyone I've missed out? Sekovic with 12. Zara Sekovic, 22-year-old Serbian. Signed this season for $5 million from Partizan. He's now worth nearly 60, improving as a right back. What a great player. What a great season he has had. Gillett wants to leave. He didn't play many games. Has he improved? Slightly. And he's wanted by a couple of teams. So, a lot of money. But our time here at Real Madrid is now done. We have 2 trophies left to get in 9 years. The Europa Conference League and the FA Cup. So, with that being said, we'll have a quick look at the job search. And there's nothing. There is nothing there that I would take for the Europa League conference, apart from Lille, which is not even a Conference League place. So Lille's out of the question. Milan finished 4th, which is Champions League, and the rest of them, Bayern Munich, are in the Champions League as well. So ideally, we are looking for a Premier League squad. So if we look at the Premier League, we're looking at Wolves. Ideally, is that their manager? He's a great manager. Don't get me wrong. Come in, Jaram, a regen manager, unheard of. Ideally, that's who we need to get. Man City win the league again, of course they do. Do we get Conference League and FA Cup at the same time, or do we just go for the Conference League? Because it would be Wolves, but I don't think they're going to sack their manager anytime soon. Ideally, we need to go back to England and get try for the FA Cup and the Conference League. But whether Wolves going to sack their manager is another thing. But if I leave, does he come to Real Madrid? Because he's not a bad manager. He's a very good manager. He's only just came here, so I don't think that's going to be an opportunity. But I think any team in the Premier League we're going to have to go for and try not to win the league, but try to win the FA Cup. That's what we're going to do. We're going to resign from Real Madrid. Thank you very much, Real Madrid. You've been fantastic. I've had the Galacticos. I've rebuilt a team. They're going to be very dominant for the next couple of seasons. So with all that being said, let's resign as the manager of Real Madrid. We're not doing the 10 seasons like Ancelotti did. We are resigning as manager. They didn't try to keep me 2 years and won the Champions League and La Liga, but they didn't want to keep me. That hurts. That hurts a little bit. Cheers, Real Madrid. But there, Zinedine Zidane is the favourite. He does seem to follow me around, Zinedine Zidane. We're going to have to keep an eye out to see if the Wolves job or Premier League job does come up. See if this kickstarts that merry-go-round once more. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please smash, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already to see more of my FM24/25 content when it comes out. Ain't much longer to go. And until next time, guys, I will see you all very, very soon. Toodles.